here for us so they don't go kablamo.
Yeah, that's all right. So it's just Lloyd Llewellyn coming to you on the live stream now. We've just seen the presenting sponsors, the Black Flag crew. Want to say hi to the live stream land. Welcome you all to what's turned out a picture perfect day on the sunny coast. So leading into the event, we were having swell forecasts, anywhere from 10 foot to 1 foot, cyclonic winds, rainstorms, the whole lot. So hopefully you're enjoying it. It's a picture perfect day, as I said on the sort of live stream land. We've got all the action going on out in the water, and it's a really good day. We've moved on now into the it's round number 3. So we've got a new format that we're testing this year. Sort of the first, as we see the rider there, absolutely going to town. But unfortunately coming a bit unstuck there at the end. We see another rider here. Looks like, I think it might be the rider there in blue. So we've got the Battle of the Titans out there. Can you believe it? It's round 3. We've got Gary Thatcher, multiple times champion. We've got, and you know, he's won nearly every title under the sun. We've got Levi Frangos out there in the green. He's, as we see Gazza there, come a bit unstuck. So we've got, yeah, Levi Frangos, as we see here. This is the Gary's brother. Probably not a lot of people know Gary's brother, Benny Thatcher. But he rips on the knee, much like his brother. And, yeah, he's in second place at the moment. We've got Levi Frangos, current Queensland champion. He just took out the title down there at Jaramba a couple of weekends ago, going up against hotshot local, Joshy Kai Boom. A lot of people know him from around the sunny coast. He just recently went down to the teams challenge for the Sunshine Coast team. He was representing the sunny coasters for DropKnee down there. So a couple of you guys might know Joshy from around the scene. He's been down to DKS a few times as well. That's another all-DropKnee event that happens down in the Port Macquarie region there, run by good mate Clayton Pickworth. As we see some action, one of the Thatcher brothers there, looks like Benny. He's got a similar style to his brother, and as we see another rider there, that looks like the rider in yellow there. But yeah, it's, as you can see on the replay there goes Benny Thatcher. Oh, nice little stylish backhand turn there, and then finishes it off with a bit of a reverse there. Gives his family on the beach there a bit of a thumbs up as he finishes on the inside there. As we see now, that's some live action there. Up and bang, does the man say and do, Gary Thatcher. As I said, we're in the 7th year here, and Gary knows what to do. As you see, look at that. They call it throwing buckets in the in the DropKnee world. It's like standing on the beach there and throwing a bucket of water over someone if you're nearby. When they do those cutbacks, if you're in the wrong spot, or sometimes people like to look into a barrel, and if the rider comes flying out of the barrel and does that cutback, and you're nearby, it's literally like a bucket of water coming over the top of you. It's literally throwing buckets. And does Gary Thatcher know how to do that? Yes, he does. But if you're on the sunny coast, we're set up. We like to set up here on the beautiful beaches of the Sunshine Coast at Ann Street, and Ann Street Reef is what it's known as. We've got a little rocky outcrop that goes out. It likes a bit of a high tide, and you know, I think we got high tide around 10 o'clock in Australia. Queensland Sunshine Coast is where we're at. So we've got about another half an hour for the tide to get high. Generally, Ann Street, when the tide gets high, it goes a little bit lully, but when the tide's coming in, we get a nice little pulse of swell, and then on the outgoing tide, we also get a couple little pulses of swell as the water rushes back out along the reef. But we'd like to be, thank our major sponsor for the Lindsay Connolly Memorial DropKnee Pro. That's Black Flag. If you're on the Sunshine Coast, they've got, as you've seen before, we had the Black Flag crew in here being sponsored and chatted to Stevie. As we see Benny Thatcher here. He's found that little inside section there. Oh, he goes up for a floater and pulls it off. As we see the surfer behind, that's Levi Frangos. Look like Levi Frangos just spinning off the back on that one. Benny there, as we can see on the replay. A lot of you probably know of the sort of more famous brother called Gary, but this is Benny doing a nice little smooth floater off the end there. As we see the rider there in yellow just come a bit unstuck in the background there as Benny sort of finished off his wave. But out at the moment we've got Levi, looks like he's out in third spot. Got the rider there in yellows just playing it cool, waiting for a wave. Oh, as he takes off, slides underneath that one. Gets a nice little cover up there and sneaks out. Into a little barrel there. Oh, just sort of come a bit unstuck there. It gets a bit shallow across the end of that section there. It's sort of had a bit of, as you might have seen, a bit of cyclone swell around on the sunny coast and Queensland. As we see the man here, oh, just sort of tucked under the lip and decides to pull out of that one. Yeah, we had a little bit of cyclone activity at the beginning of the year. It sort of washed a bit of sand off the reef here, so it's pretty shallow at the end there. Oh, as we see the brother of the well-known Gary Thatcher absolutely tearing this place apart as well. He's not going to sit back and watch his brother get another victory this year. He's going to make it totally hard for him. As we see the replay there of Gary, he just sort of snuck underneath the chandelier there before it sort of faded off and made him sit back a bit. And then we saw the main man, the brother of the main man, Ben Thatcher, sort of going to town on that one as well. So it's a close heat, definitely a close heat. Going to come down to the wire on this one. As we see there, that's Josh Kai-Boom. A lot of people might remember him from Teams Challenge. He was down there representing the Sunshine Coast Bodyboard Club. It's only been the last 2 years the Sunshine Coast Bodyboard Club has entered that contest.
So in this one, we are up to...
I would like to thank the sponsors of the event. As we see a bit of a replay here. That looks like the main man, Levi. He's current Queensland champion, but oh God, he loves a good left-hand break, that one. Does Levi, but that one just sort of held back for him.
Gaz on a 6.67 and a 3.33. Currently out in the first. brother Benny on a 423 387.
I'd like to thank you all joining us in the live stream land. Lot of putting together to get this event off the ground. The components have come together. We've got a nice day at the beach. We've actually still got a just a feather in offshore wind. Good to see you all there from all around the world tuning in. It's the 2025 Lindsay Connolly Memorial Drop Knee Pro, presented by Black Flag. They've been a major sponsor. They've signed up for the next 3 years, so you'll be seeing this coming to us for at least another 3 years. We've got the conditions come together. We're at Ann Street Reef on the Sunshine Coast, and what a day it's become. If you're in the area, drop by. If not, spread the word that we're on. We've got some of the best drop knee riders from all around Australia out in the water at the moment. We've got Gary Thatcher going up against his brother. Levi Frangos is current Queensland champion. He's in third spot, hoping to nudge up, but this is a non-elimination round. We've got a new format this year where 1, 2 and 3 rounds. It's a non-elimination round. If you get knocked, you go into the repechage round. So everyone gets 2 bites at the cherry, which makes it a bit more fairer because, you know, like Justin Kirkpatrick, he comes all the way from Victoria every year, and he could surf first round and get knocked out, but he gets 2 bites at the cherry, so it's a really good format. The competitors' feedback this year is good because they're saying, well, it's good that I get a second chance. These guys will move straight on to the semi-finals after this. The guys that get knocked will go into the repechage round, and they've got a chance to fight their way back in to meet back up with the semi-finalists. As we see there, oh, the rider just come a bit unstuck there. They look like, I think it was Levi Frangos there. Just coming a bit unstuck. He's come up against a couple of brothers in form at the moment, being the Thatcher brothers. We're just seeing Gary Thatcher whack a real good manoeuvre off the right-hander there, throwing buckets, as we like to say in the drop knee world. And his brother ended up taking off on a wave not too long after, and yeah, did a nice little backhand floater there, landing right on the end section there, and giving the thumbs up to his family that come down and support the event every year as well. The Thatcher family are good supporters of this event, especially with the 2 brothers going head to head. As we see a rider here, whoa. As we speak of the guys there, like young Benny Thatcher.
Nearly 7 minutes to go, guys.
Scooting across the wave there. Bang. Just tripped over the nose of his board. Oh, Joshy.
Nice little whip.
Look at the flurry of waves. As we see, green. Oh. Bang. Goes for a layback coming out of there.
Red, Gary Thatcher, bang.
Bang.
Bang again into
Wow.
reverse.
This is a top-heavy heat,
So
this one.
nice little flurry of waves there.
The new format has given the guys the ability to go, you know, throw everything at it. As we see a bit of a replay of these waves. It started off with
In here.
Josh Kaiboom banging that reverse there, followed by Levi Frangos, who just pushed it through to that inside reef, tucks in,
Nice little shampoo.
and bang. Oh, and goes for the laid back.
Unstuck, but
And then we
nonetheless, the
see coming up here,
the work was done in the barrel.
that's
And then
Gary
we
Thatcher
see
with a
surfing
whack.
in red,
Another reverse.
Thatcher.
That'll be, the judges will be watching the replays and analysing that one
With that last one.
very closely because it's a
5.55,
very
mate.
close heat, this one.
So you currently moved into second spot from that last wave.
As we see, Levi got a 5.5 and knocked Ben down to third spot. So
4.51, mate, to move into
action's happening. Share it around if you're on the live stream
5 minutes to go.
and you're watching from around the world, and even Australia, even Sunshine Coast. The absolute legends from Absolute Live Streaming are down here. They work really hard on the event. They're down here from dawn to dusk.
Absolute no-brainer having these guys here.
See some live action.
There's a surfer in red.
Got the current heat leader.
Blink of that
Gives
one's
that
the
wave a
inside
bit of a
section,
flick.
and we've got a surfer in black. Yellow, sorry.
Ooh, as we see Josh Kai Boom disappearing down the face of that one. Wanting to push his hands out before he hits the reef there. Because as I said, we've had a bit of cyclone activity on the coast early on in the year. You probably saw one of the cyclones actually come pretty close to the Sunshine Coast. As we see Ben just whack a
5.78, Benny.
He just whacked a quick
second. Joshy, you require a 7.34,
and that was
mate.
Gary just
Move into second
giving the fist to that wave on the replay. And we got another one here of Levi who also decided to duck out of that one. So really lot of waves being caught on this one. Couple of barrels. We've seen a few guys tuck into a few tubes. As we see Gary throw the board. He's still in first place, but he's
yellow Joshy there.
wanting to keep that lead because first two positions in this heat rock on straight to the semi-finals.
3 minutes to go, guys. 3 minutes.
As we see Josh Kai Boom there,
Nice little right-hander
bang.
looming up here or a left. So surfer in blue.
And some live action. Benny Thatcher. Oh, he threw a nice
little first snap though.
nice turn there.
Fortunately,
Got a
just
good
couldn't
turn in there.
get that last section in, but nonetheless, nice snap.
Here he is on the replay. Ben Thatcher, brother of Gary Thatcher, who's probably well known across the world and Australia. As we see on the replay, brother Benny Thatcher just ducking out on that one. First two positions in this heat catapult themselves into the semi-finals. Last two positions go into the repechage rounds, which will be starting up after round 3. We'll have a repechage round 2, and then we'll have a bit of a break and kind of get into all the action.
So just on 2 minutes, surfers in the water, 2 minutes.
Oh,
Nice
as
little
we see,
dip there, and shampoo comes out. And a surfer
few.
in yellow Joshy.
we can hear some of the family
Required a 7.34
and
to
spectators
move
on the
into
beach
second
hooting
spot.
that little barrel. He's a big, tall bloke, this fella, and he's just got in there, flicked it off, done a little cut out the back there. Lost the screen.
I'll get a power.
All right, so if you're just tuning in,
Little waves.
it's a beautiful little day here on the Sunshine Coast.
Get better.
We've got, you know, a light feathering sort of south to southwest wind.